Sorry guys, my video stopped right in between when I was trying to show you the days. So let's take a look at the days. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what color is Tuesday? Do you remember? Good job. Yellow. There's yellow. Today is Tuesday, or Marty. Okay, tomorrow, which one? Good, the green one. You guys are so good at this. I've never been good at remembering these. Okay, yesterday. Yesterday was what color? Do you remember? Yes, if you say Monday, pat your brain. Monday, good. All right, yesterday was Monday. All righty, and we have to get ready to count by 10. So I'm going to point way up there, way over there. Do you see where 0 is? Okay, so you can make your 0, and then you can count your first 10. 10, 20, plus 10, 30, plus 10, 40, plus 10, 50 is on its head. I've got to fix that. Okay. Plus 10, 60, plus 10, 70, plus 10, 80, plus 10, 90, plus 10, 100, plus 10, 110, plus 10, 120, plus 10, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 130, what? 5. You've got it. 135. And our last thing is question. Okay, let's take a look at our question from the question box. Okay, here we go. Can you name one way to tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? I wonder, Teacher Shelley, when I was talking about that, what was the difference? I think 2 main things. Should I get down my picture up high and take a look? Can any of you remember? Okay. So, hold it in your head for a second. And I've got my 2 pictures. What's one thing that is different, that you can tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? Yes, the teeth. Which one has both teeth showing when it closes its snout, the top and the bottom? Yes, crocodile. Okay, here's a question for you. Which one has the skinnier snout? Yes, alligator, very good. Okay, I'm going to throw another one in there. Which one is the longest, alligator or crocodile? Yes, the crocodile. The crocodile is the biggest, the longest, and the most dangerous. All right, my friends. That is it for our jobs on the wall. And since I started a new video, I think we can get ready for our writing. So why don't you go ahead and get your pages. We have 2 S pages today, and they say Tuesday at the top. Okay, Tuesday at the top. That's not my name. It just tells you we're going to do this on Tuesday. And then on the bottom, at the second page, it says Tuesday. So if you could get your work and get it all ready, I'll give you a few minutes. Alrighty, and get yourself situated at a table, and make sure you have a crayon or a pencil, not a marker, not a Sharpie, not a, what else? Okay, well, those are the things I have near me. What I'd like to see you using is a pencil. If you have a short one, that's even better. And you can even use a color pencil or a crayon. I don't have a crayon nearby. Okay, so are you ready? You ready for writing? It's just like, I always think of almost like I'm going on a run where I get stretch and I get ready to get my muscles working in my legs. But this is kind of like an exercise too. You're getting your fingers ready to do something that's really important. Learning to write is something you're going to do your whole lifetime. And if your fingers don't practice, then you're never going to be able to write. You have to get those muscles going, and writing is really important. And even if it's on the computer, your fingers are working. So we want to get those muscles going. Alrighty, so let's get our writing muscles ready. Starting with our pushing our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulling our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And the big hug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shoulder shrug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good, my friends. Okie dokie. Let's take a look. I will get my whiteboard ready here, and we have our writing. If you remember what letter we made on Monday, what letter was it? The letter says ah, oh, and two of them together says ooh, yes. Oh, very good. So S. S looks exactly like it's capital. So it shouldn't be too hard to do. I know we made capital S back, a few months ago. So we're going to start with our 2 lines. Remember, we have the top one. Well, it's actually we'll call it the top and the bottom. But when we get into kindergarten, we're going to have 3, right? We have the head and the belt and the foot line. There's my head. Okay. Alrighty. So the 2 lines we're going to use, I'm sorry, these aren't very straight, are they, guys? Okay, here we go. I'll make this a little straighter. Okay. All right, good old S. We have to fit S inside here where we use this line and this line. Now, capital S, we started at the top and we used the whole space. Lowercase s, we need to fit our S, which is kind of like a magic C, halfway, and then turn and go backwards and touch the bottom. Wow, so it's just like capital S, just smaller. And we're going to fit that in between these 2 lines. Teacher Shelley's having a hard time drawing those lines. Here we go. So, magic C, and then backwards, and stop. Okay, let's just try that together too. Okay, so magic C, and then move it backwards and stop. Capital S, just smaller. Okay, very good. Now, let's take a look at our page. What do we have here that begins with S? Yes, a seal. Here we have our finger way to practice. Little magic C. Turn down and curve around. And look at that. S is in between those 2 lines. Here is capital S. There we go. That's going to be pretty special to know when we find out that all of our sentences begin with capital letters, just like your name. So you can make, let's see how many S's today. 1, 2, where you can trace, and then 3, 4, 5. 5 total by yourself. And if you can try to keep it between these two spaces, that is working really hard with your fingers and your writing. So remember, we want to get our writing smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller by kindergarten. Okay, if it's pretty hard for you to fit your S in between those two lines, you can try up here and do some of your S's up here. So give it a try. And if it's too difficult, you can use these two spaces. Okay, now let's see what S names we have in our class. We haven't done roll call this week, but I know we have let's take a look. So, we're going to make capital S, Sophie. We have Sophie, and we have, let me think, Stella. Yes, we have Stella. Good. And guess what? My name begins with S, but I have an H. So what happens? S plus H says shh. You got it. Shelly. Okay. So how about 3 or 4 S words for you to write on the back? Now, if you like some shorter S words, you can try S-O. That spells so. Or, let's see, capital S-L-Y. Do you remember the name of Sly Tooth? S-L-Y, Sly Tooth. Or if you want a shorter word, how about sun, S-U-N. So you can practice some S words on the back when you're done. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in the next video with something that begins with an S. That's a really big, important word as we are starting to write and read. We're going to be talking about a special word. And I'll be back in video 3. See you later, my friends.